Well, hello everybody, welcome today for a new video. So, today uh, we're gonna be doing more advancement in the Perfect Tower 2. So, to start with, um, I will be upgrading the headquarter just for this sake of seeing what I can do with it next, and with the magic of editing, I will just cut the 1 hour time. I will just go and take on one of those skill points and use it on a bio skill that is decreasing the time that it takes for those upgrades. So I am doing a voiceover. It's way easier with the when I have to do some cuts in the middle of the yeah, because I had a 5 hour gameplay to cut into what I could take, and I so there was 30-minute word of time in it. So doing a voiceover for it. I hope y'all have a great day. So um, for progressing, as I've seen, there's there is a tier up, which is like some sort of prestige, where you have or a kind of a rebirth, where you have some restarting, not completely from the beginning. Since I mean, we'll see it soon when yeah. So I was just watching for if there was something better than that, but there's nothing much else to buy since I haven't unlocked much of those uh, other um, buildings. So for the tier up, so I got the requirements, and so that yeah, when I was recording, I was trying to read everything, though I didn't record anything of for that. So as a price for becoming more independent, you have to pay the shipping fee for your maximized module, which is absolutely everything you have. So you increase your military strength. This allows you to get some sweet military perks. Every fourth tier, you'll unlock you instead unlock a specialization. So for building, which gives you access to more advanced features. Yeah, I, I did give myself more time in case I had difficulty to read, but I'm kind of rushing those texts right now since English isn't my first language. I sometimes can have a hard time. Make sure to think about what you want before you pick your perk, as there is no way to reset them. Yeah, I gave myself full of time for the previous one, but this one didn't add any time. The decisions to store a copy of all of your data and scientific progress turns out to save a tremendous amount of time in the long run. Starting from the next military tier, by combining the wisdom of all structures into one place. You accumulate a new knowledge faster, and that one just doubles the amount of workers that. So, and since I wasn't knowing what workers was, since it's completely new, I think backups is the best option. I mean, if I can have uh, a smaller reset for the next time, I mean, it will be really good. So, as we can see on the right, we have a sort of cube that is kind of twitching a little. So this is the workers. Hey, would you like to me to introduce you to the workers? Of course. Nice workers. They can do various tasks. Get your first worker. Click on the larger button at the top of. Alright, so the plus 100. On the left side, you can adjust the speed of the worker by clicking on the circle with a blurry edge. To unlock more speed modes, check out the button at the right corner of the screen. And so there is 3 more those text. Next to that, you can change the worker's name and group, which serves no further purpose apart from giving a facility AI headquarters feature a way to address them. The big bar on the right can be used to assign a task to a worker. The pop-up menu guides you through the task assignment. And that's really all there is to it. The worker will perform their task at the specific interval. So let's see all the tasks. So we have power plant tower testing. So in tower testing, we can make it by the upgrades for the modules while we are in tower testing. That way it will be either buying with XP or those blue gems, and with the XP you can either buy make it by every 5 seconds, I think. 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, about 5 seconds. So we have even those colors for differentiations, and yeah, so it can buy automatically either the cheapest or the or cost what the one that costs the more. So just to see how it works, we can see that the automatization is buying multi-shot, then it will be buying art attack, then nature's attack. Of course, since the reset, I didn't survive long, and I was trying to see what was getting by a bot, though I missed the just seen while editing that it was buying actually the cheapest. So we can change the name in the color and the task. What idea I had was to if you can put a comment and I will be reading them, and if you want to be having your name in those workers, don't worry, there is no healthcare as I didn't get the upgrade for doubling those workers. So you can choose you can have your name in the as a worker, and you can choose your color, and if you want you can choose your task. Though, as I will be finding out with the mining, yeah, I think mining is really good with those workers. I mean, auto construct is meh. I kind of want to choose because if I got the building completely locked for like a few hours just because oh it was the cheapest or oh it was the most expensive, yeah, so that will just make it kind of annoying. Though tower testing is another thing that could be good because if I do some AoE stuff, I can do AFK stuff just like that with it, so it's kind of making it easier. Though of there is some of those that might not be that useful, like laboratory isn't really useful. So like there it should be doing the cheapest, though I can't afford anything. So of course it wouldn't try anything else. Um, so construction pretty useless. Laboratory pretty. I don't find it really useful. Same for factory. Though mining, I can automate the drill and automate the uh, resource finding through. So every 5 seconds, I will be getting one of those squares, one of those 16 squares unlocked in left to right order from top to bottom. So now what I'm thinking of, what I'll do is just try and put those a few of those modules back to a great level, since it's pretty hard without. Though, so for that, I was thinking about basic attack, getting that resource per wave resources. I pretty much go for it as soon as possible to upgrade, since it makes it really quick to get those resources. So since it can be a long grind, I will watch it and speed up. So yeah, so I was watching those contracts, and you need to unlock in the technology, though it's pretty useful for now, and I think I will be watching that probably next video. So as there is some of those worker tasks that aren't unlocked yet, uh, of course you might be limited if you want your to be a worker. So yeah, so it was kind of going between power testing, the workshop, and the mine. Since the mine need to have those orange cubes to be working. So, like every time, just getting those attack speed upgrade as soon as possible, and whenever I die, just going back, getting those resources in mine. And you'll see at one point mine do be getting good. It do be getting good. Yeah. So right now we have 160 of those blue gems. It's and for the next bot, next worker, it will be 300. And one way to gain those is simply going and using mine. In the mine, you can gain those blue gems, and the goal of today's video will be to get the second worker. So going back and forth again for getting those resources. Right now I'm getting already way more resources per wave. It's still kind of a huge struggle because of course most of the things I have aren't really upgraded. Also there's another module I need to upgrade because I don't want to get one-shotted since attack speed isn't enough to not get hit. Though if I have the foundation upgrade, foundation model to max, I will be fine for a good while. So always putting 100% in it, just and reorganizing those modules because was kind of not in the greatest order. It's better to have the attack speed first, with basic attack next, and all the other attack following. Then, I guess that's making it already better for when I have to go back in tower testing, and so the upgrade I don't have to move too much. Getting those attack speed upgrades. Of course my health is moving a lot. It's really dangerous. Like I could get one-shotted right now, and I got one-shotted. Yes, forgot about my health, and yeah, and that's why I'm getting those Stone Foundation upgrades right now, because I don't want to make the same mistake again. Also, about the mine with the worker, I put the worker on orange because it will be able to give orange cubes, which orange cubes are the resources needed to feed the worker right now. Also, to make it able to gain more, I am draining manually. Oh my god, that word was. Oh yeah. Wait. I'm trying my best to be uh, understandable, though I'm just really tired right now as I am kind of recording myself talking. So right now we have 172 blue gems. It's already going up, though it's kind of slow. At one point, I was uh, finding and just upgrading basic attack might not be the best because I want to also increase my odds of doing those multi-shot or bouncing because that makes it gives me more chance that they don't reach my tower. Because if their line is ending with those, if the line is ending with those taller ones that are range attackers, they can do some kind of damage, and that's one way to die. Like there, I had four of them just attacking me, and I couldn't do much. Also, basic shield, I removed it because I don't have any regen for that. Kind of useless. I mean, the max can get is pretty crazy. It's in the millions. Um, and also, I guess I could I've put another burst in the modules. So I have more chance of doing more damage, and if I'm doing more damage, I am healing faster because I have nature's touch, which is giving me simply 3% of those damage into direct HP. So right now, basic attack is halfway upgraded. So already doing a good lot of damage since I have to a real good amount of health. I was able to go pretty far. So now that we have a second one, since I decided to cut to it, because I mean I don't think you want me to show you the few hours I did on just grinding, but I ended up upgrading a few modules. Um, so now that I have a new worker named Sexy Phil, I mean I wasn't expecting such a name. Yeah, it's a fun one. So now I will be automating mining drill, and engineering layers. So that way, I am going deeper, which gives me more reward. I gain more with those layers, and as I gain more on those layers, I can produce more orange cubes, which those orange cubes are used for upgrading the drill, also for fueling the drill, and also for mining the layers. So that was kind of a cycle I found that I think is pretty good. I will be showing you right after uh, the what the previous gameplay I did. So as I am going, this the worker is unlocking every cells in the layer, and I'm getting more of those upgrades. So like here, I just got few of those uh, resources per second. And here I got those blue gems. Another way that I can get even more, since it's increasing the odds. I have way less odds as time goes for those empty cells. It also gives me um, those white white cubes and more resources. Yep. And with those white cubes, I am buying either more of those orange cubes or more of those blue cubes for either the workshop or the mine. So just as we can see right here, I am now getting more of those resources, and I can also do those in the meanwhile that just hope that I can you know we are able to decrease the price, and just like with that one now it costs only 3 and we're gaining a lot of those. And for white cubes I am now at 1.5 million in about 30 minutes, and it's still increasing, getting more and more. So that's kind of real good. Now it only costs 2, and if you continue like that, it only costs 1, barely anything, and I can do that with pretty much every single one of them. Just going through. I mean, of course, I'm faster than a worker, though. I mean, I with the worker is able to work at the same time, so it only makes it better. So now it costs 5. Alright, and what I found the most important right now in the mine is those blue, since workshop is pretty much a central piece of the game for right now. If I don't get anything in the workshop, the game is pretty much not progressing that much. Already costing 38. I wonder for that. So it's that 3.021, and if I get another one of those reducting reduce the price. No, didn't get it. So can see. But alright, here we can see immediately. So we have 2.808, and if I get it, and it stays the same HUD. Alright, so I can get cubes of every single one, especially the orange one. So it's doing the job. I mean, it sure would be better in if there was a worker for blue, though. If I think I need to stay on orange right now, just for the sake of getting more of those upgrades. But to upgrade more of the production. So, oh, those are shards. So I to gain more shards per second. Yeah. So, oh, 39. Wait, I wonder how much I have. Almost 1,000. And so that resets the time if I click on it. I didn't see when I was playing because there was also the tutorial. So right here I have those round cubes, those construction cubes, and not enough for anything. Though to show where I'm at in the workshop upgrades. So right now, I was trying to, if I can put that to the max, will be close, and we got it. All right, so T2 max will be interesting to have more of those. Since I am not doing the 80,000 damage I was doing before. And also multi-shot is pretty good. If I had guessed when I am upgrading it to T2, I will have more targets. Same with max for the max bounce. Nature's touch will be the percentage, and yeah, I think that will be pretty good. Yeah. So I also removed basic regen just because nature's touch pretty good. At one point I will be upgrading it to T2 just for the sake of having those percentage upgraded. Though the damage I don't really care from this. Only 50,000. Like light attack is 120,000. Fire attack same for basically every single attack. Though not for the only one that is different is basic. That as a T1, the max is 80,000, and for the T2 is 400,000, which is really good. Will be one-shotting pretty much everything I come across. Oh, so I already have more. Let's spend it here. And for that skill point, I don't know what to spend it on. I guess what I can do is wait for I can also wait just for the next building. I think next building will be, I can get it in. So that's 700. That's for one. Let's go back to mine. We'll just I'll just try and get. So problem here is next layer is taking too much time. I wish I could get it faster, though don't know if, I mean, would that be better if I mean, not really thinking about it now, though. How much can we get? Nice, but I need more. Next time I will be able to show you what are the new buildings. I also have two, of course, I have, as I said, headquarter, technology, those. I need 100 of those, which is um, would be 70k, pretty much almost nothing. Like, think uh, like I have already enough for enough to buy those. I need 100, and now I have one server. With that server, I can upgrade the hertz, the kilobytes, and for that, the auto skip, when activated, it removes the waiting time between waves once all enemies have spawned, and therefore slightly speed up wave progression on lower difficulties. It's only a 20-minute average, or 20 minute maybe to get the. Let's get it. Alright, so it's installing, so I will be showing that in the next video. I hope you had all a great time, and of course, can just to make it make you remember, you can comment and get your name right here, as those are I can modify them to be your name and to be your color of choice between you have white, red, blue, green, yellow, pink, and white again. If you are coming back in frequently, you can always subscribe. Why not? You're coming back anyway. And there's a like button right under this video. If you like the video, it's there. And don't forget to comment if you want your. I mean, you specify in your comment that that you want your name in it, since I mean I don't want to make it like, oh, people will won't comment because they don't want their video on the video, don't want their name on the video, and that's all okay. So that will be it for today. Ciao.